So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And it's played forward. Kaká stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Gullit, he's found a way through. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Gullit. Davids.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to...
He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Thuram. And he's picked out the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rui Costa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Rui Costa. Batistuta finds himself offside. Del Piero. Gullit. All played for Del Piero. Played back in. And that's a superb pass. Kaká. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Gullit. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Platini. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. Kaká. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
With the father of a boy
in a back on the first 45 minutes.
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And Batistuta! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Platini. Nesta gets it away. Van Basten. Del Piero.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, it's come loose. Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Milan, number 22, Rui Costa.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a
Nesta.
cushion between them.
Number 25.
Great chance here from position A1.
Number 8, Pepin. Coming on the field, number 23, Ambrosini. Number 13, Rijkaard. Number 11, Van Basten. Number 4, substitution in
Decent
progress.
chance! Kaka. And that's another good win of the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a sharp pass.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Real chance! And it's Del Piero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pull it. Driving forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Thuram. 2 minutes to be added on. He can run onto that. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! In he goes again! And he hits the net! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! Sharp, simple. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. And it's Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's played him through. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. They've reached the midway point in extra time.
Security staff for each block.
And 90
Please
minutes
report
long
to the
gone,
staff
15
immediately.
of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Del Piero. Forwards and with intent. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that has been clubbed away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Van Basten. That's tidy. Ambrosini. Oh, super ball. And Del Piero! And that's straight down the keeper's throat. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Batistuta is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Platini is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Van Basten is second man up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So, the second man in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Del Piero is third in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Shevchenko is the third man to step forward. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Schneider is the fourth man to step up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Kaká is the fourth man to step forward for them. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
He must, but can he? It's in, he's kept them in it. It's three apiece. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Dida must save it. Oh, brilliant, he had to save it, and he did.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Maldini is next on this now extended list. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Dida obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Pull it. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Kaká! Kaká! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a throw-in. Can he finish? Kaká. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Taremi. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pullet finds himself offside. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, this looks sharp. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but Batistuta! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Del Piero. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Pullet. Chip through. Yeah, nicely intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Added time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. And it's Del Piero. Costa Curta wins the duel this time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Hullet. Batistuta.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa plays it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well cleared. Maldini. In towards the middle. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Hullet just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Spread out to the left. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Del Piero. He's in plenty of space here. They want to be quick to recover this. And one more try! Milan have their second corner now.
Substitution for Milan, number 25, Hullet. Number 18, Del Piero. Number 22, Rui Costa.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Leicester. Number 10, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 11,
Milan have their third
Basten.
corner.
Number 14, Nedved.
Up
Number
he
27,
goes!
number 13,
Should stop target.
Rijkaard.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution.
That is a great pick out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a look and place it forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a nice ball. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten.
Well, both sides
There will be 3
might have to
minutes
settle
at a
for a
time.
draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Pulisic. Nedved. Davids. He's shifting through the gears here. Flings in. Goes in for the header! Shevchenko! This guy is class! And surely that has won the day!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Milan, number 9, Shevchenko.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Look back on the game, then, Jim. Milan can be really happy with.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And we're underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Such good technique.
Shapes to shapes! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
Van Basten simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And it's Batistuta. Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was vital. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Dybala.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Bops him off it and wins. And Dybala! Is their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Baggio. Played back in. Great hit! And again! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Throw in. And he's managed to get free. And the ball's gone astray. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Swept in. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's managed to gift it back. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Passes short and sharp. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And He's quick to get it clear again.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The attendance for this match was
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. There's no flag. He's got two. Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitution for Inter. Number 5, Hernandez.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
11,
turn to their benches.
Van Coming
Inter
on the
Milan
field,
are doing
number
very
3,
nicely, thank you.
DeMarco.
The turning of the screw
Number
comes to
18,
mind, Peter. They've got
substitution
them
in
where they
progress.
want them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Milan have reclaimed it. He's looking to... Great chance! In for the pieces! It's a goal! Back to within 1! Interesting! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan get themselves back into contention. Could be danger here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Spread neatly. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Right, Batistuta. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
In my ear! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Inter Milan get their 4th corner. Davids gets it away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And Batistuta! Oh, it's in! Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square with almost no time remaining. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And just a quick reminder
So 90
today to
minutes
please
couldn't
drink
produce a winner,
responsibly.
and
Anyone
we
appearing
have extra
intoxicated or
time.
behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Inter. Number 16, Mike Magnon.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number
Milan
13,
displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them
number
here.
29,
How can they go one better?
coming on the
That's
field.
positional goals,
Number
the utilisation
43,
of space.
David De Gea. Number 6,
Goalkeeper's ball.
Number 9,
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 7,
Oh, red. Nice interception.
substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's well spotted. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Martinez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good-looking ball. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. They've reached the midway point in extra time.
Hello, attendees. This is
Yeah,
a
it is coming down to those last 15 minutes.
With the
A
father
truly
of a boy
attritional
in a
affair
blue
that has
hat
reduced both
hardly
teams
makes
to
his way
near
to the
standstill.
information centre.
The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And here's Del Piero. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. He needs a... Del Piero! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it hits one! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Back into the middle. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan can be really happy with
Hello,
this.
everybody,
I saw it
and
as
please
one of
join me
these
in
defining
wishing a
games
happy
for them,
wedding
and
anniversary
they
for
showed
one of
real
our fan club
character to
members.
get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. That gets things running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's been cut out, well played. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's taking no chances there. Milan are looking to go forward now. Fiddles it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good alertness.
They want to make the most of this turnover. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.